We look under a microscope, and that humpback is there. That's a humpback fly. Here is another insect that the customer thought and the technician thought they had a flying ant. Well, it turns out that is a parasitic wasp, which was very rare. The reason that one was there is because that property, that apartment, was about less than a mile from the world famous Hialeah racetrack where they have horses. And they release these flies, and these flies are natural around dung because they will control the house flies and the housefly larvae on the dung. And this is why they had them in their house. Trying to identify this little insect, look at the size of that. That is a dime, and that is the date on a dime. Go look at the date on a dime and see how small that is to try to identify. It was confused as an ant. Thought it was some type of little crazy ant or something, because you saw how that crazy ant can look alike. So identification is really a lot tougher than most people think. Here is Australian cockroach nymphs. That's an Australian cockroach, probably in its last instar on the left. And those are all the nymphs that we found in the house when we did the service. The house was closed for about 3 months. They went on vacation, and they found a slew of cockroaches. How did they get in? Through the sewer system. All the traps dried out, and the roaches are in the sewer system, moved in. The one on the right is a German cockroach with instars, nymphs, in different instars, different growth stages. You can see how difficult that is for an untrained eye to know the difference between that little one on the right picture, and the little one on the left picture. They look identical. People say, well, I got little roaches. Well, I got them in all sizes. When somebody tells me they got them in all sizes, guess what? They usually have either American cockroach, they'll have, depending on a smoky brown cockroach, or they'll have an Australian cockroach. How do you know it's Australian and not American? Because the yellow, and they look like these bat eyes in the back of that, the thorax or the prothorax, which is like the back of the head. The head is actually underneath there on the tip. That's not the head, though. That's the thorax. It's a different part of the body.